Welcome to Victory Chapter Studios. My name is Ajani. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Welcome to Victory Chapter Studios. My name is Ajani. That shouldn't have been as difficult as it was. That was a little bit more challenging than what I probably expected it to be. But you know, it's all good. There's a few things that I gotta do before I get started. Hey, like this Palo Santo, I gotta make sure that my aura and my vibe is all the way on point. It's all the way right. Gotta make sure that my spirit, my ancestors is speaking to me. Gotta make sure that my heart and my mind is in the right place always. There we go. The second thing I gotta do is light my incense. Yeah, there we go right there. You gotta always make sure you do this right. You can't do it wrong. You gotta make sure we on point. There we go. And the third thing I gotta do is light this joint. You about to have us a smoke session. However you smoke. You like to smoke out of bongs. You like to smoke a blunt. You like to smoke out of the pipe. It don't matter to me as long as you smoking and you smoking good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure we all on point. What's up? What's happening? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing out there? January 26th, 2020. As a Laker fan, we know what that day meant. As soon as I start recording, things just want to start happening in the background. People, trash can just happens to come right now, so I gotta wait for that to stop. As you can hear, I'm pretty sure the universe does this on purpose because it knows that whenever I'm filming, it has like some type of filming schedule or something. I don't know. I think I'm out of lift. So like I was saying, I want to do this video a little bit differently than I've done like my other videos in the past. Just looking back on the accident, just looking back on life, looking back on everything that took place. As a fan of Kobe, I wanted to do something that was genuine and that's sincere. I wanted to come from a place that was honest about Kobe. I remember watching Kobe Bryant. The Lakers have always been my favorite basketball team. I remember just watching the Lakers when they had dudes like Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel, and then they ended up getting Shaq. Then they ended up getting Kobe from Charlotte. He wasn't even drafted by the Lakers, y'all already know that. After the accident happened last year, I took myself down to Staples Center. I just wanted to just mourn and just be with other Laker fans. I just wanted to figure out how I was gonna pay my tribute and my respect to the Mamba. So I'm gonna do something a little bit differently than what I normally do to pay my respect to Kobe. I'm gonna go ahead and read, so bear with me. I know this might sound like kind of weird and kind of cheesy by doing this, knowing that like I wasn't Kobe's best friend and Kobe didn't know me. When anybody dies, no matter if it's your friend, whether it's a celebrity, it always has a tendency to hurt and sting in some type of way, especially somebody I've been watching like my whole entire life, and it's my favorite basketball player of all time. So here I go. First, I would like to say rest easy to Kobe and his daughter Gigi and all the other passengers who were lost in the tragic accident. I remember waking up early morning and hearing the news. It was the same exact feeling that I got when another Los Angeles legend died previously the year before, Nipsey. My stomach turned and wrenched knowing that a man whom I've watched play the game of basketball ever since I can remember passed away. It seemed like after Kobe died, it seemed like the world started to fall apart. The first case of COVID happened in America. It was a gloomy day. It felt real cold. Like you felt like the city of Los Angeles lost somebody that was very near and dear to them. I went down to the Staples Center downtown where thousands upon thousands of your fans all gathered together and we all chanted the iconic name, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Filled with tears and memories of greatness, I couldn't help to remember all the moments in my life to where I felt like it called me to have a Mamba mentality. Kobe's passion and Kobe's drive for the game of basketball made me want to have a drive and a passion for living my life the same way I seen Kobe live his life, with his obsession and his dedication to wanting to be great. I wanted to be just like Kobe in so many different ways in the things that I did in my life. I ain't 6'6", I ain't got no smooth jumper, but what I am is I'm about 6'4", a good 280, and I got a couple jokes. I know how to do a little bit of photography and do a little bit of film. That's what I do know how to do. My whole entire life, I watched you display art on a basketball court. I seen you score 81. I seen you win your first championship. I seen you win your 5th championship. I remember your feud with Smush Parker. I remember when you had teammates like Kwame Brown. It was a hard time being a Lakers fan. But you know what? You always stuck it through. You always toughed it out. When you tore your Achilles, I seen you limp to the free throw line and give everything that you had to that Lakers organization. And it made me marvel and it made me respect you so much. I look at Kobe and I look at a man who gave it his all. And it made me want to be a man who gives it his all in everything that he does. And that's the only way to live life, is with that passion, with that drive and that hunger in your heart. It's pushing yourself further when people tell you that you can't go any further. It's doing all the things that you say to yourself that you can't do. It's pursuing your dreams when they seem like it's most impossible. It's putting your foot in the ground and saying no more. It's saying yes to yourself. I seen Kobe put his heart into the game that he loved. I seen him give his heart to his children. I've seen him do things that were completely incredible. And it made me want to be like him, because in my mind, Kobe was almost like a superhero. That dude was special, and he's gonna forever be my favorite basketball player of all time. No disrespect, LeBron. I know you great, you amazing. I love that you a Laker, man. But if you watch Kobe Bean Bryant play, man, you know it was something different. He gave everything to this city, his heart to the city of Los Angeles. And he showed you that, man, if you're willing to put the work in, this city will accept you. He showed you that you gotta work hard, that you gotta dedicate yourself, that you gotta put your best foot forward. Kobe always reminded you never to quit on anything in life. Kobe! And to always pursue greatness, and to always be more, and to always do more. I wanted to make this video because, A, I gotta pay my respect to Kobe. Like, I wish I could just tell him these things, and of course he wouldn't know me, and I'd just be a fan. Just be like, yo, bro, you was the shit. You blew my mind on so many different occasions on that basketball court. And just how you lived your life, your passion, watching your documentaries, watching just your life play out, it made me want to live my life even more. And knowing that dudes that you see growing up, you seen your whole entire life, they pass away, they die. It hurts. It's weird. It's like, wow, it's a sobering thought. It makes you respect life even more. And I mean, he lost his baby girl too. I wouldn't know what to do if I was Kobe. Or Vanessa, his wife. Hopefully, she finds peace, finds happiness and joy, and knowing that she had the honor and the privilege of rocking with one of the greatest athletes of all time. And I'm paying my tribute to Kobe because it's special. Kobe was special to me. Losing people, it always sucks. 2020 wasn't an easy year. As a black man, it was an extremely difficult year for me personally. So many setbacks, so many times I wanted to quit, and I always just thought about just Kobe. And just having that Mamba mentality of just when things aren't going your way, you gotta leave it all out there. You gotta put your life, you gotta put it all on the line to do the things that you ultimately want to do in life. We're in 2021, and hopefully, as people, we can remember to give people their flowers while they're here. Tell people that we love them and appreciate them while they're here. You got somebody you're thinking about that you need to reconcile with, call them. Something that you need to forgive yourself about, go ahead and forgive yourself. Anything that's holding you back, you can overcome, you can move forward, you can get through it. During that trip to the Staples Center last year, one of the things that I wanted to do and what I had an idea that came to my mind, and what I did was I went around all Los Angeles. I took a whole bunch of pictures of just different murals all around LA, and I put them all together. I felt like it's the proper time to go ahead and put these out there. So without any further ado, here are the Kobe pictures of the murals I took from last year. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I wanted to make this video to pay my respect to a legend and pay my respect to just everybody in life, because we don't know how many days we got. It could be one day, it could be 1,000 more days. We never know. But the one thing that I do know for certain is that I'm gonna live my life giving people their roses while they're here, showing people kindness, true respect, genuine, sincere gratitude. And I'm just gonna be a man that just tries to be the best version of himself each and every day. I wanna say thank you if you just gave me the time of day, you kicked it with me, you just listened to a few words that I had to say. I appreciate that. You a real one. I'm gonna be dropping more content soon. You feel me? 2021. We gonna get it together. We gonna make it all happen. I'm gonna keep pushing myself to keep smoking, to keep growing, and to keep getting better. That's gonna be it for me today. My black ass is gonna be out. Rest in peace to Kobe, Gigi, and everybody who lost their life in that tragic accident last year. Blessings be with the Mamba family. Blessings to everyone out there. Shout out to all my homies. Shout out to my mammy, you feel me? Tamara Roach, my A1, my day one, you're a real one. Shout out to my older brother, my younger brother. Shout out to the homie Julio, the homie Anthony, the homie Elliot. Always shout out to my homie Gizzo Beats. Trying to tell y'all, he got the hottest beats in the game. Y'all sleeping on my mans. The Lakers are gonna win the 2021 chip. I already know this. Other than that, my black ass is gonna be out. Y'all stay happy. Y'all stay nappy. Y'all stay blessed.
Switch goes off in him, and he's no longer joking around. He's no longer playing around. He's not smiling anymore. He's out there and he's trying to dominate. And I remember the playoff series against San Antonio.
What you getting, motherfucking nigga? You ain't smoking right now.